It's that time of the year again where heroes are fallen. FEH. Well, let's see what happens here. That seems like fallen engage music to me. Oh! Nail byleth, okay.
I offer no name to wretches like you. Prostrate yourself.
I thought they were going to do nail byleth at some point.
Very well.
I thought they were just going to leave that female. Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting.
For my lord.
Burrowing worms.
Very interesting. Extra shenanigans. Felcina log Ivy.
Alas, I am exceptionally beautiful. I always have been. You cannot look away.
That is Felcina log Ivy, that's for sure. Well, all my predictions have been wrong so far.
Extol me! Ha!
The Winter Festival!
Loathsome.
Okay. Interesting choices so far. Rearmed, okay. Oh.
My will is not my own. I exist only to obey another. I will obey.
Huh?
I see.
What? Is this phone Sarah or phone... What? 11th? Trial Award? Huh?
Ha!
Is this...
I'll smash him!
Have at it!
Going.
I have not played Genealogy, to be fair, so I have no idea what
Sacrifice yourself.
Is this Sarah before she's free from her grandparent control, question mark? Wait, what's a bar? What?
I finally found that butcher. My fellow Lagoos will be avenged. I can't be stopped.
Feral?
No more talk.
Okay, I'm confused. I'm confused. Very much confused.
Yeah!
Limits and bar never looked fun because if I remember right from the Tellius
My
games,
fury is beyond control!
is it like vengeance or something?
What is it?
Okay, this is vengeance related, I'm certain.
beg forgiveness.
Because I have no idea. And of course, there's someone outside who's driving like a lunatic. Okay, so this is definitely interesting. So we have fallen male byleth. Now, the reason why I said I was confused earlier is because of one thing. Years ago, we had a fallen female byleth vault with Sophis possessing. So I was like, okay, that counts for one byleth, so there's no way in the hell they're going to do the second one. No. It's actually also kind of funny because we just had Emblem byleth a few months ago. So, I don't know. But I think this byleth might play a little bit differently. So, he is a green infantry mage this time around, voiced by Cassandra Lee Morris, which is because Sophis is possessing him, and she is the voice of Sophis. Normally, male byleth's voice actor, if he's not possessed, is Zach Aguilar, and he's drawn by Dee. Thank you. Okay, Sophis' Wrath, Slaying. At the start of turn or after turn triggers, inflicts Panic, Speech Heckle, and Red Shackle. 15 all stats, 25 true damage, 15 flat DR, and full no follow-up. He also gets Sophis' Wrath Style, which is a free space away thing with 10 extra damage. Serious Pulse. Boost damage by his speed stat. At the start of turn, inflicts -1 speed raise and shares spoils. Inflicts penalty on all stats equal to highest penalty set on target opposed to specific target. Reduce his first attacks by X%. During the first combat, say the other was 40, including brave hits. This follow-up damage for 40% and full pulse in 100% opponent follow-up. Attacks with Daria, Demonic Force, and Dual Support. Demonic Force is brand new. Inflicts -4 speed rest on foe. Neutralizes penalties. Unit deals damage equal to units by extra 1 school count times 5. Boost damage by that same condition but times 3. And -1 cooldown before his first attack. So, Fallen Male Byleth is just pure combative. There's constant chaos and player phase initiations. Next up, we have Fallen Ivy. Now, this one might seem a little bit confusing of Ivy never gets possessed and engage. What is going on here? Is it corrupted? Well, you're partially right. From what I could tell, and based on kind of her mannerisms, this is the Fel Xenologue Ivy. So, she, in the Fel... So this pretty much confirms that the engage worlds can get fallen ults based on the Fel Xenologue counterparts. Unless this is just story-based, but I don't think this is story-based. I think this is Fel Xenologue-based. And Ivy is complete bonkers in the Fel Xenologue. If you've played it, you know what I'm talking about. So, she is a colorless flying mage this time, voiced by Reba Blair and drawn by EUC. Fel Tome. Enables Kanto to set max Freeman 1 and Slaying. Disables adapt damage. For allies of heroes or columns, grants everything up by X for units 15 for allies is 5. Neutralize penalties and grants magical to count before each of their attacks. So similar to her winter ult that was released a few months ago. She deals 25 true damage, flat DR by 15, null guard, and 7 HP. Heal. She has love and final say. Makes sense. I mean, this is freaking Fel Xenologue Queen Ivy, where she's lunatic, honestly. Alright. Attack, res, quirk, exploit as well. So, final say, +9 everything, flat, pass, and unit can move in 2 spaces of any ally when 2 spaces of an ally. 5 unit. Okay, so she has movement shenanigans. She grants Curation Plus and Amphema. If she has higher res, or is with 2 spaces an ally, she attacks twice. Deal deals damage equal to the number of current times he has attacked during combat times 5. And she has non-special miracle. Okay, so this is very similar to her winter ult, where it's all about player phase damage, detect aerial, crux ploy. This IV is all about offensive focus, much like before. But yeah, this is definitely following IV from the Xenolog. Okay, moving on to something I did not know about, question mark? Because I have no idea that this character even existed. So this is Canis. But this is Sarah. This is Sarah's body. It looks like Sarah. Unless this is her, like, a clone or something. I don't know. I don't know that much about, genealogy lore. So, if you'll give me a quick second while I'm looking at this, I'm gonna look this up. She is one of the 12 Dreadlords in... Okay, so according to what I see on the internet, Canis is one of the 12 Dreadlords. Canis is associated with Sarah in FEH 76 if she's not recruited. So basically this is Canis, but in the body of Sarah from... Okay, that makes more sense. That makes way more sense. Nothing like a good Google search to clear that up. So, one of the 12 Dreadlords, but in the body of Sarah, who is Manfori's granddaughter. Like I said, I haven't played Genealogy of the Holy War, so correct me if I'm wrong. But she is a red infantry mage, voiced by Heather Haley and drawn by Vive. I don't know. This is Fallen Sarah, but this is more a Canas ult. So this is technically her FEH debut in a sense. This is also the first time we see one of the 12 Dreadlords in the game. Okay, so Arcane 12 Brit, Slang, and after she acts or if cancel triggers, my summons. Speed Rose, Sabotage, and Red Shackle. Plus 3 killing sets, 25 Dream damage, 15 flat tiara, and 50% deer piercing shield. Which I believe is brand new. Enables Canto 1. For foes around the map with less res than her, she inflicts -7 res equal to X, max 7 during combat within foes that can't recover HP after combat. When an effect such as Feud is triggered off for allies, extending that effect will also neutralize skill. Okay, that's complicated. So basically, she inflicts debuffs and on that, and also on foes who cannot recover HP. -4 additional -4 speed res, and 20% true damage, and 20% res is spot DR. Okay, 11th Dreadlord. So she's Dreadlord number 11. She has mini phantom res, disables adaptive damage. She grants +6 second res, MFA, and neutralize bonuses. She grants bonus to everything equals to the number of islands on the map of MFA currently active ×4, max 12. Flat 0 by 7, and null guard. And then she has Berserk style. Same range as what we saw from Elise and the new Sombron. After combat, inflicts fear, discord, and grants an interaction. So basically, she grants feud and discord onto the foe. That's why she's able to absolutely annihilate Harmonic character. Now, finally, we have quite
I finally found that
dispatch to me. Fallen to Barn. Now, I don't know why he's fallen. Let me listen to that first line again. Because I don't know why. What do I hear? It's French,
I finally found that butcher. My fellow Laguz will be avenged.
Maybe he activated the feral one to get revenge for the goose, because he's in mid-transformation to his bird form. I don't know. I don't know why this is even happening, because if I remember correctly, Tabaran does not get affected by the feral ones. Oh, okay. Okay, so this is a alternate thing happening to him. It's basically like a what if scenario, probably based on a card. So it's basically if he consumes if he becomes a feral one. And like chaos and all that. That is definitely an interesting concept. So, and this is definitely a surprise. I would not expect them to go with Fall into Barn. But he's a blue flying beast, so we're getting the Rearn Beast flying thing after we got Rearn Fallen to Do last year. He's spliced by Joe J. Tomas and is drawn by Okuma Yugo. Makes sense in those muscles. Arcane Fury Light. Slang. For foes and inferiors or columns down in the air, inflicts minus side all stats and they suffer plus 10 damage. Grants plus 10 to all stats, 25 true damage, 15 flat DR, an additional 15 flat DR, and 50% DR piercing. And the same transformation bonus as all flyers. This is flying beast only. Sturdy Goose. It boosts damage by his defense stat, reduces damage by 40%, and if he's transformed, he gets breath type cooldown, and he inflicts guard on the foe. Okay, so basically it's boost damage by defense, 40% DR, and special fighter. Enables Canto distance +1 max 4. Removes condition to transform an AR. Or if defending an AR, or he automatically transforms. At the start of turn, inflicts after Canto triggers, he inflicts -7 attack defense, frozen, and sabotage. He inflicts -5 to all stats on foe, 20% true damage of defense, and flat DR by the same amount. And I just saw the latter half. This is the exact same as all the Field Exalts post Brave, which basically means if he hasn't been so basically the conditions are he initiates combat, or B, took an action without entering. And this is specifically the post tea time kind of Felix kind of thing, where it's completely countered by Force Art Snare. So this is definitely deadly. Putting that kind of effect onto a flying unit, whew. And Dark Beast Agility. Inflicts -4 all stats on foe, disables a hardy bearing, or never mind, that's feud, plus 3 damage, 5 flat DR, and full no follow-up effects if he's faster. So he definitely
My fury is beyond control!
But this is definitely high speed, high defense, good stats to make it work. The fact that he has Canto as well is so good. And he also gets +1 movement for free. So he basically is all kid to go. But that kind of this just skills alone are phenomenal to inherit on any flyer or any beast for the matter. I think he's definitely more favorable to flying beast units, which aren't surprisingly common in this game now that I think about it. I don't think we have too many. I don't know who the GHB is going to be. Let me see if I can look that up real fast. Let's see here. Let me see if I can find it. I'm trying to see. Let's see if I can find any information on this. Because I'm just curious if, like, but this is definitely not what everyone was expecting, because a lot of people I think were expecting someone from Fates. I think I have to just go into Fae and open it from there. But yeah, there's no information like anywhere. So I might just have to quickly just open Fae and point this out. Let me just do that real quickly. Ignore everything else I've opened. Because I want to see who the right for GHB. And also I apologize in advance for all the noise that you're hearing in the game as I'm opening it. Oh yeah, thank you. I don't need to flex on that. Miklon. Okay, that makes sense, actually. That makes sense to go follow Miklon. Probably Black Beast shenanigans. So a new free-to-play Beast unit will be interesting. Okay. So, but it confirms that Byleth and Ivy will join the pool, and Knas and Tabarn will not. But this obviously will fall on Mariners. There is no 4-star focus, but I do wish you all the best of luck if you're going to be pulling, which I'm pretty sure a lot of you are. And I'll see you guys later. This has been GMW, and I'll see you soon. Bye.